broke one time before, but looks like it's broke again, so we'll have to fix that eventually. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Backwoods TN today, where me and my family have a small logging crew together, and we take you guys along and show you all the behind the scenes of the logging business. And today, before we get to the scheduled programming, I'm going to let you guys know we are so close to 10,000 subscribers. 73% of the people that have watched my channel the last 28 days are not subscribed. So, real quick, it's totally free. If you've never subscribed to the channel, your first time watching, whatever, hit the button. I would appreciate it. I talked to a few people that, a few musician friends of mine. I know a lot of you guys like the live streams where we play music, and these people are a lot better at it than I am. So if you guys want to see a 10,000 subscribers special live stream, picking and grinning, just having a good time, I've asked them, they said they would do it. So at 10,000 subscribers, we will have a special 10K celebration live stream, and all the ones that have made this possible, that have helped me get the 10,000, you guys come, enjoy it, and we will have a time. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. All right, you guys, just pulled back here to the loading place. We're gonna spray the skidder out this morning. I think one of them said that it was running hot yesterday evening, so it's gotten kind of dusty here the last few days. I'm gonna spray the radiator out, get it cleaned up a little bit. Connor just got back here with Big Red. We're gonna be throwing on a different tire on Big Red, so you guys will see that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up here beside the skidder so we can get our generator and our big water barrel put in the right spot so we can start spraying around. You approve of that tar?
Shouldn't fall off, should it?
Might go a few more miles.
There's the new one. Here's the one that was on it. Why did it just start leaking?
Got a big hole inside of it somewhere.
Yep, there's a hole down there in the sidewall.
It was used too much when it's new.
Huh?
Used too much when it's new.
Yeah. A lot of them get like that, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, so there's a new tar on Big Red. Got the radiator washed out on the skidder here. Got it nice and cleaned out. Get down low. 1, 2, 3. Better than
We ever show this on the channel?
We got this impact wrench probably, what, 6 months ago? Something like that. The Hercules impact. Had these at Harbor Freight, right?
Yep.
How much was this? Like maybe 150, something like that?
I ain't gonna
Anyway,
say, I can't even.
It's less than 200, I think, wasn't it? 'Cause this
Yeah.
is like the best deal for how many
Yeah.
foot-pounds of torque it would do. It's done pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Some
I
people said
can't
the
say
bottom-
I would be probably off a lot.
Well, I know it's less than 200. 'Cause
Okay.
they had some that was up there, but Hercules has done good so far. Praise the Lord. Big coat can't hardly hold them muscles in. All right, y'all, the GoPro's going with Dad. See it right there? Him and Connor's taking the GoPro. I'm gonna keep the main camera up here. Following my saw right now. They're going after some timber.
Everyone, we're back here on the back side of the moon. Look how steep it is. If it wasn't for that old Komatsu dozer, we'd not get this timber unless we run a rope a long ways down that mountain right there. It's about straight up and down. Years ago, Daddy had a groundhog skidder. We might, if it'd been worth good enough timber, you could have got it out with it. Probably moving the camera too fast, but see, it don't show on this camera how steep that is, but that's steep. Got a big old red oak right over yonder. Right there. That's on this landowner. And it's a pretty good looking tree, but my fear is if I cut it and it breaks the top out, it'll take off over that mountain just to get in it. There's a little cabin down there at the bottom on a road down there by the river. And that would be bad, that thing to slide off over that mountain down through yonder. Probably wouldn't never make it to the cabin, but what if it did, huh? So I gotta build a road on over that way. I've got it to right there. But if we can keep going this way and get a road over there, then we've got a skid road that goes out that side too. And Charlie will have him a hunting road all the way around this mountainside. But it's not a running that good. I ain't trying to throw off on the timber, but it just is what it is. This white oak right here was good. See, that was a good sound white oak. But right over yonder yesterday, I cut a tree I really thought had my high hopes of it. It was gonna be a pretty high dollar tree. But when I cut it down, it was rotten in the middle. And then when Landon cut it up, he got a 12-foot log in his doty. And then we got up into the top log, and where it hit that stump when it fell across the stump over there somewhere. When it done that, it made it a little bit wind shaky in the top, one of the logs. So you can do a whole lot of work, and when you get done, you ain't got nothing. And timber that ain't running good. Hard maple. I walked up that hill. I thought I would cut this tree right here next. And I walked up that hill right there, steep. And I climb up here, and if you look at this tree on that side, looks real good, doesn't it? But then I walk right around here. Watch. Are you looking? Now look at that. I got all the way up here and found that thing is holler as a beagle. The tree looks old on it. It ain't all that big, but it just looks old. The bark looks old on it. But it's right here in the bottom of this real steep place on this hill. There's a hard maple. I just cut a hard maple. There's a big old hickory. It may be sound, but this in here is holler. How about that? Will that work? Can we see? Can we see the tree? Yeah. Okay. Just hang on. I'm gonna cut a tree. I'll show you the quality of this tree I walked up here to cut. It'll make waywood, and we want these things stand out if we can do any making any money doing it. So we're gonna cut this one. If the saw will start. I wouldn't doubt I ain't out of gas. say timber. Maybe you're still working. I see the light blinking. Now I'm gonna show you the quality of that tree after I got up here and cut. Like I say, the landowner wanted to get rid of all these we can, but the Waywood market's slow, so that's not a real good thing right now to have trees like that. But see there how holler that is? A bird sleep in that. I guess everybody needs a place to stay. Squirrels. But it's holler all the way to the top. I can see holler places. So all that tree's fit for is Waywood. Not real profitable skidding far as we are. But we can get rid of some of them like this.
Boy, where you been hiding that now? That's a nice one. Maybe a raccoon in there. Oh. That's some pretty good ones coming that way. All right, y'all. Unfortunately, that beech didn't make a log. It was too holler on one side, and then it broke off on the other side. So there wasn't enough room there to make a log. It did clear up, but not quick enough to get a log out of it. But the white oak made a couple pretty good logs right there. There's a nice 12-foot white oak log. There's a nice 10-footer. Pecan's back again. Another white oak, 2 white oak. Nice. That man got in the white oak patch. All right, guys, we got a load on Big Red, and it's trying to rain us out. Truck's got rain all over it. They wasn't giving rain today, I didn't think, but here we are. Yeah, it's trying to rain on us. So, that's about dinner time. Well, no. About 2:30 actually. We weren't working longer than I thought. So we're gonna go out, see what the weather's gonna do. So this load of wood right here should finish out our load of pallet wood right there. And then we're getting up on a load of logs. We still like several of those though, because we've been cutting some smaller stuff these first 2 days, but this definitely will help. All right, y'all, so it's the next day from what you guys saw earlier. Had a pretty good day yesterday. Didn't get to film a whole lot because it started raining and stuff, so we're back at it again this morning. It's about 33 degrees this morning, so it's getting chillier, but I think it's supposed to start warming back up some later this week and be up around 70 by the weekend. So warmer weather is coming back, I do believe. Well, guys, they just come out with the first tree, and this is what they had. whenever they come out. So I guess the dozer track broke right there in the alligator link. Isaac welded it here a while back, but I guess it didn't get welded good enough or strong enough in the places it needed to be to hold it together. So I say I broke one time before, but looks like it's broke again, so we'll have to fix that eventually. But I think they had a good road to get to the rest of the trees, so hopefully it isn't an issue. All right, y'all, so they brought out the dozer. Connor pulled it out with the skidder, and one track's still operational, so as long as he can pull a little bit of pressure, it can still roll pretty well. You guys can see right there, track broke. So ain't nothing we ain't fixed before, so fix that. Then we got another pretty good load on Big Red. Hook the camera up to Big Red and let you guys roll out with him. Hold on tight, don't let go. Y'all, we've come out to eat some dinner. Me and Connors went to the store. We're coming back. And I think Dad was unloading the truck while we was gone. Con, what'd you get the snack on?
Barbecue corn chips.
Give us a taste test and a rating. 1 through 10.
Pretty good. Probably about 6.5 out of 10.
6.5.
I think the best, man. It's worth it.
We'll try maybe one right here. I love the crunchiness, but they could have a little bit more flavor to them. I think they got a little bit held back a little bit on the seasoning, but not too bad. Still pretty good. I'd give it a 5.5. So, too bad. Dad's tearing up tires right now. 57's driver's side tire had got a little bit low, so we give it some air this morning. There's our load of logs we're working on. The 57. I've been considering doing this. How do you guys think 57 would look with a freshly painted bed? Maybe do some paint work on it, make him look better. Let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, we put a little bit of air in the driver's side tire this morning. Looking good. All right, you guys, it's about 3:30 right now. We've almost got our second load done for the day, and it has warmed up a lot. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shed off this next layer here because it's getting a little bit warm. And I want to mention something to you guys. Something my grandpa used to tell me whenever me and him would be cutting firewood whenever I was a kid. He used to say, whenever you run a chainsaw in the wintertime, one of the good things about them is they got a built-in heater. And at the time, you know, I didn't really know what he was talking about exactly, because I usually did all the stacking whenever we'd work together. But now that I've got older and I've ran a chainsaw more, I've figured out where that built-in heater's at. So typically this time of the year, whenever you come to the woods and you've got 2 or 3 layers on, in about an hour and a half, normally you shed that first layer, and then usually in the evening, if it warms up on days like today, you shed that second layer or third layer off as well. So I've reached that point today. But we've been having a pretty good day today. We've been cutting some smaller stuff today. You've probably been seeing. That's because the pallet wood market is probably really one of the main things that's going wide open right now. You don't have any trouble hauling that or you know, selling it. Everything else is getting a little bit slower right now. That usually always happens right before the election and all that. Not going to get into that whatsoever because we know what happens whenever you do that. Probably know what we probably think about it all, but not going to go into that at all. You guys can just assume what you want to assume. But we've learned when it comes to making videos on this platform, kind of keep your opinions to yourself. And you guys can probably tell just by looking at us kind of what we believe and what we think as far as that goes. But yeah, that's one of the main markets that's going wide open right now is the pallet wood. So had several good pallet wood trees that needed to be cut. As you guys can see, even the smaller trees have got some sort of holes in them. So this timber needs to be cut right now. Had some people in the comments saying that we're just destroying everything because we're cutting some of the smaller stuff. Whenever trees are not good quality, whenever they're not going to grow and be mature, healthy trees, you cut them. It doesn't make any sense to let a bad tree grow up to be old. It's going to die anyway. It's going to be holler. Why would you not cut it? But that's just a little bit of an explanation before some of those comments come in probably. But yeah, just want to give y'all an update. It's warming up in Tennessee. Yeah, get me about a quart, I guess. See what it says after that. All right, we finished our another load of pallet wood here. Makes back-to-back days we've had a load of pallet wood, like I was kind of explaining out there earlier. Got some smaller trees today, so we got that. Some extra pallet wood right there ready to go on the truck tomorrow. Might triple up tomorrow, might get another load of pallet wood. Big white truck don't like the cold. Most of our stuff's cold natured anyway, so whenever winter does come around, they don't like it too awful good. Alright guys, well I guess we're going to wrap up today's video right here. I do want to mention one more time, If this is y'all's first time seeing our channel, if you made it to the end of the video and you enjoy stuff like this, I'd really appreciate it if y'all would go hit the subscribe button. We are ever so close to 10,000 subscribers, and I think I mentioned before, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a special 10,000 subscriber special live stream. I've not done a live stream in a pretty good while, so that'd be fun to do. I feel like get on there and celebrate with all of you guys that have made it possible. I think that would be awesome. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would always keep in mind that would always be appreciated. Always something you can do if you enjoy it. Hit those like buttons as well. And yeah, hit those comments. I love reading them. Don't get to reply to all of them always, but I do try to read each and every one whenever it pops up. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all checking us out today. Videos post every Thursday or Friday, so keep your eye out for the videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Appreciate y'all watching Backwoods Teeing today, and I will see you next time. God bless.